You know what? It may be a short video, but I think I'll go ahead and show the shading just because I feel like it. Yet another layer. Multiply. Now, this is the new way I do shading, and it works out really good, but also it doesn't work out very good. I'm making the shading extra dark because I feel like it. Okay. Now remember light source. My light is coming from this direction. So that's why all the shadows are on the other side of the light source. It's a really hard thing to remember, but then once you remember it, you're golden. Oh, that messed up. Oh, still messed up. Good enough. That's another thing I like about this tablet that I didn't like about my old one, was that it always seemed to get, it never seemed to be able to get pressure sensitivity. This one gets great pressure sensitivity. I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know why I did that. No, forget that. Sometimes I like to experiment with my shading, but experimenting is how you learn how to do things right, because when experimenting you learn every single way that you can to get things wrong. What was it? It was an old quote by Thomas Edison. When he was making the light bulb, someone asked him, well, you failed 1,000 times, and he said, no, I did not fail 1,000 times. I learned 1,000 ways not to make a light bulb. I still laugh at that. It's funny because it's so true. You know, as long as you learn from your mistakes, there's no such thing as mistakes. Whoops. And that was a mistake right there. There we have it. I hate shading the wings because you have to get so detail oriented. There we are, and this part's probably going to be covered because it's behind her. Okay. I guess it won't be such a short video after all, considering how hard it is to get these wings right. Anyway, just as random conversation, I saw my mom watching Indiana Jones tonight. Well, I didn't actually see her, but how I knew how she was watching Indiana Jones was because from this room I happened to hear dun 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 dun, and you know that if you don't know what that song is, then you seriously had a sheltered life. Who doesn't grow up watching Indiana Jones? No, that doesn't look right. Seriously, because that was like my show growing up, Indiana Jones. I saw young Indiana Jones. My favorite was no, the shadow's not going to be on that side. What was my favorite one? The last one that they made, the Last Crusade. That was my ultimate favorite. And I heard recently that Steven Spielberg is going to be making a Tintin movie. Well, I didn't hear it recently. I heard it a while back, but still. Tintin was also my show growing up. I even had Mom record some episodes for me, and she almost never recorded anything. I'm going to go ahead and black that all out because it looks nicer that way. She almost never recorded anything for me because I never wanted anything recorded. But Tintin was special. It needed to be recorded. It just needed it. Okay, almost done. And I'm at 4 minutes, so this will be a shorter video than before, but still, I'm going to go ahead and add a shadow there just for effect. Ooh. No, don't go into the vest. There. I think I should... There. Oh, that's nice. Even though it doesn't really matter, because all this is just going to be blocked out in a second anyway. I mean, not blocked out. Oh, no, that looks horrible. I mean, blended. It's going to be blended in a second. Now my question is, do I want to do good shading, or... I wonder what it would look like with eye dots. Maybe. I don't do this on my characters very often. No, that one looks horrible. No. Good enough. Oh, almost forgot the tip of the tail. That would have been horrible. Okay, a little bit there. A little bit there. There. Maybe I should add a little bit where the wing covers over it. Okay. Is that all shading? Yes, it is. Okay, blur tool. Make it a little bigger. There. Now, blend it in. This is why I make the color so much darker, is because when I blend it, it looks lighter. I discovered that the hard way. I would make shadows the color that I wanted them while before I blended them, and then after I blended them, I'd be like, I can't tell if there are shadows there, because it'd be so light. Ever since then, I've been cautious, making them darker than I want them. Sometimes they still don't come out light enough, and that gets to me. It's a huge pet peeve. Let's see. There's that much. I know you probably can't tell because the camera quality will probably be messing it up, but I'll post this picture on DeviantArt later, and I'll see if I can get a link to it. We're at 7 minutes, so, well, what do you know? I was wrong. It's going to be the same amount of time as the other videos were, approximately. That's a funny word, approximately. Last little bit, the little leggies. And I missed a spot. There. Oh, come on. Okay. And done. Save as. Let's see. Save as Kasame. Kasame colored. There. Save. Yep. Now, it's a little late to be doing another Kasame's Present story, and I apologize for that. But, sorry. Anyway, it's 8 minutes, 11, 12, 13. It's around 8 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this off. Tada Kasame, signing off.